Sole proprietorship advantages. A sole proprietorship is a business that is owned by one person only and does not create a separate legal entity from its owner. In other words, the owner is personally responsible for the debts, obligations, and liabilities of the business. However, the simplicity of a sole proprietorship makes this type of structure popular among freelancers and other self-employed individuals. Also, as a sole proprietorship begins to grow, it may always be changed into another business entity, such as an LLC or a corporation. The sole proprietorship does have some advantages. Forming a sole proprietorship is easy and inexpensive. It requires little or no fees to set up, depending on what state or area of residence, and requires very little paperwork as well. Unlike corporations, there are very few governmental regulations for a sole proprietorship to adhere to, so you're often able to save some time and resources needed to keep up with the business regulations. And a sole proprietor only pays personal income tax on any profits earned, rather than the entity itself, like a corporation, paying taxes as well. However, there are a few major disadvantages to this type of business setup. The owner of a sole proprietorship has unlimited personal liability for all the debts and liabilities incurred by the business. So if the business is unable to pay its bills or other outstanding obligations, then creditors are able to seek payment from the owner out of the owner's personal assets. And unlike corporations, partnerships, and LLCs, sole proprietors have less options when it comes to raising capital. For instance, a sole proprietor cannot sell equity in the business to raise capital, and often the ability to acquire loans is dependent on the owner's personal credit history and financial standing. Due to these disadvantages, many individuals decide to form a single-member LLC over a sole proprietorship. However, it's never a bad idea to get legal and tax advice before making this decision. If you found this video helpful, click on the like button below. Also, to stay up to date with our most recent content, be sure to click on the subscribe button as well. As always, I hope this helps.